it feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. To the wing, right side. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3. Buries it from 3.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Outside Maxey. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk. Wow!
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Martin with the bucket.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to McCain. Martin with a screen on Garland. Here's McCain, guarded by Garland. It's George on the wing. Offensive rebound. Now Maxey. Tries again. For 3, George. Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. The shot to stop the run. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Embiid passes to Martin. Embiid, a screen on Garland. Back to Martin. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's McCain. The kick out to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Pass to McCain. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And there's the shot clock violation.
Cleveland
couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Out to Mobley. There's the triple. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to McCain. Takes it inside. Maxey finds George. Maxey against Garland. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. The drive by Garland, banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Maxey. There's the drive. What a terrific move that is. Maxey's got 6 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Allen, left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Pass to George. Let's go with a 3. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got his second basket of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so both teams. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. George with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Philadelphia, the rebound. Martin outside. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Whoa, Embiid with the slam.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Right wing, pass to Garland. Now Allen. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And for the 76ers, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him.
McCain. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Okoro with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Allen on the wing. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Pass to McCain. Maxey with it. 5 to shoot. Martin a screen. Pulls it. And it's Maxey missing.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
2 minutes remaining.
Mobley on a screen.
2 minutes.
Garland for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Jerome's checked in for Garland. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Embiid inside. Guarded by Kuro. And then Embiid with the dunk. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
A tremendous poise from Kuro on that play. Takes the contact, concentrates through the finish.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Maxey. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Now here's Lowry. The 3. And he buries his first look.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Stolen by Lowry. Thompson against Embiid. Pass to George. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Lowry. Embiid can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Paul George pulls it in. The Sixers trailing. Here's McCain. Lowry outside. Shot from the low post is good. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today.
Lowry with a steal. He got it up. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top. They lead by. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Spurs. That one tips off noon Eastern. And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. Thanks as always.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kenyon Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oubre against LeVert.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Cavaliers trail by 3. LeVert with the ball. Martin picks him up. Pass to Niang. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Niang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Lowry. And the layup is good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Drummond against Thompson. Drummond grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Martin, right side. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Pass to Jerome. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Cleveland.
First team foul. In for the Cavaliers.
Snatched away.
Greg Porter.
They push it up 4 on 3. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Don't you love how LeVert looks for his guys? Totally unselfish, does whatever it takes to get the win.
And here's Lowry from the arc. LeVert with a rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oubre passes to Martin. Martin outside. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Porter Jr. Wade, the pass to Merrill. Cleveland again missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Martin misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oubre with a steal. Martin, left side. The 3-ball. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
That this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the Cavaliers.
Shoot 2.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And here is Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Garland for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Some room here for George. And he drains the quick shot. George has got 11.
And Paul George knocks that one down every time. He is a threat to score from any spot on the floor.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. No good on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's McCain.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
No good on the quick three. LeVert outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Outside for LeVert. Lots of room. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Sixers on. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward.
76ers foul. McCain. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Here's Garland. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
And then Embiid with the dunk. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
On the wing, Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Maxey attacking. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Paul George. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Oh, and the dunk by George!
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. George with the block. To the middle. Martin finds Maxey. Releases. Martin misses. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Maxey, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Mobley passes to Garland. Out to Mobley. 3-pointer. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Martin outside. Pass to Maxey. Martin with a screen on Garland. The shot from 20 feet out. Off the window. It's good.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Outside Mitchell. Now Mobley. 4-3. George with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal
See,
foul.
Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. And here's Mobley. There's the three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. George outside. The kick out to Maxey. Ball stolen. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
George scanning the floor. He connects.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work,
His
sir.
second personal foul. Third team foul.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Now George. Martin pass to Embiid. Back to Martin. George outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Let me see you stand up and get loud. Substitution for your 76ers.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Out to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and
establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's White. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now, here's George. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's White. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Holiday finds Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good, and there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw.
A nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Embiid dishes to Martin. It's George on the wing. Martin against Brown. Pass to McCain. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Out to White. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Now Maxey. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
White, good.
Yeah, just an instinctual pass by Holiday. The moment he saw the opening, he was moving the ball.
Embiid finds Martin. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. That pick counts.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
The screen from Brown. White. Brown with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
George against Tatum. The three. The shot by George, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Holiday inside the line, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Inside, Paul George with the steal.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
White, good.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. 76ers lead. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
On the floor for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. Now, here's Maxey. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Harden against White, and Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. They get it back. Here's George, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And both free throws good for Paul George. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
White, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Embiid, the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Buries the corner three. Maxey's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
George against Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's George missing. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Brown, and there's the drive.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
Maxey looking it over. Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. And here's George for three. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here is Martin. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. McCain's shot is off. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Tatum dishes to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Rocket 6. And another miss by Boston.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Holiday. For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Spurs. That one tips off noon Eastern. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Seems like...
And that's a halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Drummond, Oubre out there with Lowry. Then it's Martin. And it's Council in at the 4th spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Hauser after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Council. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Launches from deep. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 14. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lowry kicks to Oubre. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Hauser. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Drummond. In the corner, it's Martin. Unloads. Outside for Lowry. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Here's Drummond. It's Martin on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 17. To the middle. Dives for it. And stolen by Drummond. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Oubre, no one around him. Pass to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Horford against Drummond. Back to Horford. Here's Hauser. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 76ers have shot 80% from the lines tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
And it's Council missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Celtics foul.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He doesn't get the second one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Now, here's Lowry. Holiday with it. Lowry picks him up. Down low. Here's Brown. Pass to Holiday. Poke loose. Oubre with the steal. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Here's Drummond. Outside for Lowry. Pulls up on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Lowry's got 5. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Drummond. And so Boston again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the 76ers now. And it's good. 2 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on George. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 19-point advantage heading into the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 19. Outside, George tries the spin move. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And the basket is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Martin against Brown. Here's George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And stolen by White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The wide open look here for Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 21. Here's Martin. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Bank shot, no good. Philadelphia has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Maxey.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. to end the run. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
To the paint, stripped it away. Martin with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Embiid throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
The three from Tatum. And White kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Fires for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to McCain. Outside, Martin. Porzingis with the steal. Fires from way outside. Missed. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anderson.
stings, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
White finds Brown. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And stolen by Porzingis. Tatum inside. Allen defending. Nails it from 3. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
White for 3. The rebound by Allen.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only... Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum, looking to end the run. That won't go either for Tatum.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of his round. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Count that one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Tatum. The layup misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Okoro's got 5 now.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Man, that one drops for him.
He's had a tough start to this game. Despite his best efforts, he's now only 1 for 9.
Outside Mitchell, and the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Okoro on the wing. Lets it fly from 18.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Here's Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
The quick look, no good that time.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Oh, got a piece of it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 12. And he's going for the lob. Off the lob. Jason Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game. Okoro outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Niang's checked in.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3 from outside. Mitchell is good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Garland against Holiday. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Boston pulls it in. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead...
The lob! Porzingis with the flush.
This is why you lob it Porzingis' way. Great job using his height and length.
Cleveland again missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
And it's good for 2.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to White. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the break. Here's Okoro. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A different look for Cleveland. Caris LeVert comes in for Okoro. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Out to Mobley. From deep. He drops it from range. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Horford. Mitchell grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley passes to Niang. Here's LeVert. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Springer. Here's Pritchard. Here's Horford. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Jerome. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
They're getting manhandled. Falling behind, letting the crowd get into it, that affects your confidence. We'll see if...
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
George Niang out there with Thompson. Then it's Caris LeVert. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the point. So that's who's on the floor. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
George Niang taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Jerome passes to Thompson. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Holiday. It's stolen by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Here's White. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Jerome. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Porzingis. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. 19-footer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. White with it. Strus covering. And White gets right to the 10.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. White can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Strus. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. LeVert goes against Brown. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Tatum finds Porzingis. White on the wing. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Niang. Tipped. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
All right, we got a chance now to see how the starters end. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. Now here's Garland. Okoro outside. Fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Okoro's got 13 now.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Out to Garland from downtown. Boston pulls it in. Holiday from long range. That shot missing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers lead by 12. On the floor for Boston. We We've got Al Horford. Xavier Tillman is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Hauser passes to Springer. They set a pick. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Hauser's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Garland, no good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association. There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tillman. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Here's Hauser. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Horford passes to Pritchard. Horford a screen on Garland. Back to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mobley with it. Now Horford defending. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Hauser can't get it to go.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Garland scanning the floor. Count the basket. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Got a line change here for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
Allen, right side. Plenty of space. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. They get the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. JT for three.
3 points.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Allen, the pass to Okoro. Garland for three. That one no good. For Boston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. White can't hit. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mitchell misses. And here's Boston. They trail by 9. White for 3. Can't hit that one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Okoro, no good. And the Celtics in possession here. Porzingis finds Brown. Inside. Stolen by Mitchell. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a
culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Paul George is out there with Embiid. And it's McCain in at the small forward.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
The same day, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Thompson passes to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Takes a three. They get it back. Embiid. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. Outside, Maxey. Oubre kicks to George. They shoot again. Mobley with the rebound. For the 76ers, the last game a win against the San Antonio Spurs. Garland with the bucket.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Kicks it out to Maxey. And Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Garland against Maxey. Mitchell wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. George Niang, who's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Now, here is George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Here's Mobley. George with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to McCain. Embiid the screen. Fires the three. McCain's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Mobley. Scoreless thus far. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
76ers trailing. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Pass to Niang. Oubre against Mitchell. Niang. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Oubre finds Embiid. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to McCain. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Out to the wing. Shoots the three. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
Free throw good. Garland. All free throws good from Garland.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
From deep, George, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The 3 from Garland. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big!
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
You also have to admire how they've
Oh, what a play!
a dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Here's the 3. McCain's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Right side Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxi's got 8 points.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Garland looking it over. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Now Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Garland for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Oubre against Allen. Oubre outside. Just 4 to shoot. Driving the lane. And they'll get another chance. There's Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
For 3, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
But we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
Okoro wide open, he fires, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, recognizing the opening that Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
There's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen, and Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Lots of room. Allen with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Mitchell in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. That's now 8 points for Donovan Mitchell. The 76ers lead. George with the ball. He's got 9. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Garland, and that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Martin is out there with Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Lowry. And it's Drummond in at the center. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Lowry laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They get a hand on it. Martin, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. 76ers moving the ball around. Oubre finds Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And stolen by Drummond. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Here's LeVert. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the middle, here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Oubre outside. Drummond with a screen on Strus. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Martin. And no good that time. The Cavaliers trailing. LeVert with a wide-open look. And the 3-ball is good. LeVert's got 9.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And they pick up 2. Oubre's got 4 this quarter.
Oubre with those long strides covers up ground quickly.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Dean Wade comes in for George Niang. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. Jerome passes to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
There's Jerome, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Count that one. Lowry's got his second bucket.
And he hit shot. Lowry assertive with the ball in his hands.
Here's Jerome, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Oubre passes to Martin. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Jerome, no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Martin kicks to Drummond. Outside Lowry. Back to Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Philadelphia, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's CLA-RO in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his third foul of the game. And a deep three from Garland. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And George, here we go. And that one is good. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Kicks it out to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And it's George missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Basket counts. Garland's got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And George with the stuff.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Garland kicks to Allen. Garland with it. Maxey covering. Allen passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Philadelphia leading by 9. George looking around. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Knocks down the 3 ball. 19 points in the game.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Oubre, good.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there, was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
And here's Garland for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to McCain. George with no one around. Here's Embiid.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The 3 from Garland. The shot, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Mobley against George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 14. Pass to Mobley. Fires from way outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Maxey. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Garland against Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David.
reaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Tatum against George. Tatum looking it over. Here's White. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Brown with the steal. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Holiday with the ball. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. Holiday with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oubre finds Embiid. Driving in. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Maxey against Holiday. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Over the years, Drew Holiday very willing to take those mid-range opportunities.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge big man all night.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's McCain, pounded by Tatum. George's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, George with a steal. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And too long on the shot. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer Embiid connects from downtown. Embiid's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Boston again missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5. Pass to Oubre.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
Here's McCain. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 5. Oubre with a steal. Embiid high post. Jumps up, and Embiid throws it down.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pure from three-point range.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Over to the left wing. And here's Oubre from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Holiday. It's tipped. George with it. Now guarded by Brown. George's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The Sixers lead by 7. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Outside Holiday. Back to White. From the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Jackson in at shooting guard. Now here's George. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Celtics on D. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's White. Inside, White gets it to go.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Kicks it out to Jackson for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
76ers on D.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Maxey passes to George. The 3 is up. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Off the inbound pass. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson against White. Back to Maxey, to the paint. Here's George. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Brown finds Porzingis. Back to Brown. Oubre with a steal. George with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Jackson. Finished off the break. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Pass to George. Oubre with it. 5 on the clock. Embiid passes to Maxey. Boston pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And finished off by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And Maxey, here we go.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson for three. He buries it from three. Jackson's got 8 points. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's George. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Outside Tatum. Takes a three. Tatum drills the three.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Oubre on the wing. Back to George. Outside Maxey. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. White finds Holiday. The kick out to White. Tatum with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to White. No one near him. The rebound by Jackson. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Maxey blocked.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
There's Tatum with the three. The offensive rebound. Porzingis, count it.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid's got space. The Sixers with another miss. Celtics trail by 12. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Kenyon Martin Jr., Caleb Martin.
So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Oubre, and here's Martin. Now here's Drummond, defended by Porzingis. So it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. They put in work down low. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Looking at Philadelphia, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half. And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Al Horford out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McCain. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. McCain's got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stolen by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Springer. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Martin outside, to the wing, right side. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. For 3, Lowry hits a three-pointer. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, that was about to click 0 when Lowry delivers with a bucket. That was big-time close.
Boston again missing.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Martin with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hauser can't get it to go.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
To the middle. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
And here's Martin. Outside Oubre. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Springer. They need this. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Hauser, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Oubre finds Drummond. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 21. Down low. Here's Horford. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Springer. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's McCain. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. McCain's got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. A difficult situation for Boston. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Launches it. The shot no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. The Sixers with another miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Oubre against White. Kick out to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's McCain. Shoots over Brown. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 25 big ones as and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Boston's shooting only 27% for today's game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. George for 3. He drops it from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Left side Tatum. This one for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Maxey finds Oubre. Jackson outside.
Celtics foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Brown to end the run. The shot won't fall. Ooh, nice D from George. Maxey on the wing. Now George. Crafty move, and the jam by George.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on. Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Second team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. Jackson surveying the D. Out to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Right side Oubre. It's stolen by Holiday. Porzingis against Maxey. Porzingis passes to Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
The 76ers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson finds Oubre. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Oh, deflected. Porzingis with it. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Joel Embiid.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Oubre on the wing. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. There's Tatum with the three. Joel Embiid with the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
White for three. Joel Embiid with the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Launches a three. There's Jackson with the three. Philadelphia with another miss. Brown looking around. Shoots over Oubre. Boston, no good that time either. George, right side. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Tonight, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's CLA-RO in at small forward.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Down low. And Allen with the slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Tatum finds Porzingis. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A kick out to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tatum drives in.
Off the bounce, Tatum has so many different ways he can take it.
Garland against Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Garland. 23 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mobley. Offensive rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Holiday against Garland. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Over Holiday. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And Holiday throws it down.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. Plays it up off the glass. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
What a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Back to Holiday. Good on the shot.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And here's Garland for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Tatum, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The wide open look here for Garland. Trains the three-pointer.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Holiday dishes to White. Got it up. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers lead by... And we welcome you back to NBA action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Garland, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Tatum gets it inside.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Sinks the triple. Garland's got 6 points.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen. And he converts the layup. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Boston. Cleveland leading by 5. It's stolen by Brown. A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis there.
The drive by Garland, taken away by Holiday. Drives to the hoop, and finished off by Brown.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Nail from three-point land.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Celtics trail by 4, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday against Mitchell, and Holiday kicks to White. Outside Tatum, lock at 6. Brown right side. And again, it's Boston converting. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Yeah, Holiday does have some real power, so he's able to push back against the contact a little.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Cleveland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. A kick out to Mobley. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Here's Jerome. No good on the 3. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Tatum, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Okoro finds Mobley. Back to Okoro. The kick out to Mobley. Jerome passes to Mobley, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. And it's LeVert in for Okoro.
Tristan Thompson.
Boston trailing. 34 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Now Thompson following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
And for the Cavaliers, George Niang.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. First up, the Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Spurs. That one tips off noon Eastern. And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense.
And that about wraps.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Niang out there with Thompson. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point. Now here's LeVert. Still yet to score. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeVert's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Pritchard, and he makes good on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Jerome passes to Niang. Here's Jerome. one goes in there. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Dan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Here's Jerome. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Jerome passes to LeVert. Cranes it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Drops in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Horford, no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Jerome. Rebounded by the Celtics.
2 minutes.
Horford high post. Pass to Hauser. Shoots over LeVert. Hauser misses. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Niang with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. A 3 from Strus. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Trying his luck from deep. Tillman's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Well, he's a good passer in his position. The veteran Horford is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Jerome. He has 6. Pass to Tyson. The wide open shot from Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
3 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Jerome. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 17. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Hauser. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Bangs home the trifecta.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Tyson. It's LeVert on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Cleveland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Garland, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Right side, White. The kick out to Holiday. The 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Holiday's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Celtics.
Yeah, Holiday will make you pay from deep. The defense has to chase him off that line.
White against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. The 3 from Garland. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Celtics trail by 11. On pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell right side. He trains the quick shot. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Poked away, and Holiday kicks to Brown. Takes the 3. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Inside, releases. Garland, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And finished off by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Here's Garland, and it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Allen, that's good.
Allen.
Celtics trail by 13. From deep. That doesn't go either for Brown. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Took him no time at all on that one.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
White with it. Guarded now by Okoro. White, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Okoro. It's hauled in by Brown. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
He gets that one. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, Mobley, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. It's stolen by Brown.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Floats one up. Tatum's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.